What's up guys, it's Tommy here, and what a sensational night by Liverpool. The Champions League is back and we started off with a huge game. European royalty, 7-time winners AC Milan against 6-time winners Liverpool. But the game started in the worst possible way because Liverpool went 1-0 down after just 2.5 minutes. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Who impressed you the most? Who was your man of the match? And also, where do you see Liverpool going in this Champions League? How far can Liverpool go? I think we should target at least the Champions League semi-finals, but this is a grueling competition. You play 8 games in the league phase, and then if you don't finish in the top 8, which is going to be very difficult, you would need ideally around 16 points from 8 games to finish in the top 8. If you don't, then you play another 2 games just to get into the last 16 of the Champions League. So it's a brutal, grueling format. You might need 17 games to play with the final as well, to win the whole competition, which is 4 games more than the previous format. But Liverpool started off in a disastrous fashion. Tsimikas went way forward, which wasn't a problem in and of itself, but because he lost an aerial duel, Liverpool got countered, and also Van Dijk got sucked into a challenge which I don't think he should have made. He tried to press the ball at the halfway line, but AC Milan could slip in Christian Pulisic through the channel. Alvaro Morata was the player who passed it to Pulisic, and he had a free run at goal. Konate had players behind him marking them, and Tsimikas tried to get back, but he couldn't because he was just so far behind. And Pulisic brilliantly derails a low hard shot into the bottom corner, and I felt that at that moment that Liverpool were in deep trouble because we were low on confidence. We just lost to Nottingham Forest at home, but the way Liverpool bounced back was nothing short of sensational, absolutely magical. After the first 10 minutes, Liverpool really started bossing the game, and this 4-2-4 pressing system works like a charm because we let AC Milan have the ball, especially Pavlovic, and we marked the 2 midfielders, Loftus-Cheek and Fofana, so Pavlovic could only pass it to the fullbacks, Theo Hernandez or Calabria. But Mo Salah and Cody Gakpo pressed them, and we won the ball back so many times in AC Milan's half. And you know, it was 2 set pieces which resulted in the first 2 Liverpool goals, but Liverpool could have scored 5 goals just in the first half alone. If we take all of our chances, we could have scored 8 or 9 goals, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And Liverpool are the only side in European history to win more than 1 game against AC Milan with a 100% record. So any other team who has gone to AC Milan and won 1 game, they haven't won all of their games. But Liverpool have now won 3 times in a row away at the San Siro, which is a monumental achievement because AC Milan are very strong. Of course, they are not as strong as in the early 2000s where Liverpool met AC Milan twice in 2 Champions League finals in 2005 and 2007. But Trent Alexander-Arnold's beautiful lofted free kick to Ibrahima Konate was absolutely magnificent from 5 yards out. Maignan comes out, but he doesn't get the ball, and Maignan had a nightmare of a half. After Liverpool scored, he was already down injured, and then he was injured again, and he continued, soldiered on, but then he had to be substituted eventually. So if he's injured, why isn't he substituted earlier? That was strange. And Mo Salah hit the post in the span of 30 minutes. Sorry, the crossbar twice. Mo Salah was so unlucky not to score today. His first shot with a full back 8. AC Milan defending. Liverpool played around AC Milan. Salah gets the ball on the wing. He goes on the outside and shoots, and the ball cannons off the underside of the crossbar, and then Liverpool scored the equalizer through Konate, brilliant header, and then Salah hits the crossbar again after his first shot gets blocked. His second shot hits the crossbar, bounces on the line or on the goalkeeper's leg, and then bounces out. So Salah was desperately unlucky not to score, and he even could have scored more than the 0 goals that he scored, because even after his 2 crossbar shots, he had chances which he couldn't take, but from a corner, Liverpool take the lead, and a well-deserved lead. Tsimikas with a whipped corner, and Van Dijk from just 3 or 4 yards out heads it in again. Maignan and the whole AC Milan defense was sleeping. It was absolutely dreadful set piece defending by AC Milan. Liverpool took full advantage. When was the last time our two centre-backs scored 1 goal each and our 2 full-backs assisted them? That is a very, very rare occurrence. And you know, Cody Gakpo, I felt, in this left wing position was sensational. And this is his best position. This is where he plays for the Netherlands. And probably the slower tempo in European football suits Cody Gakpo, because Cody Gakpo was sensational in the Europa League last season as well. And I think Cody Gakpo should be our starting left winger in the Champions League at least. And in the Premier League, you can rotate Luis Diaz with Cody Gakpo. And Diogo Jota had some chances. He missed a huge sitter in the first half and in the second half. So maybe Darwin Núñez deserves a start. So far Arne Slot has started Jota in all of the games, but Jota doesn't feel as sharp as he usually is. Maybe he's carrying a knock, or I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, he's still getting chances, and he was unlucky not to score today. So no major concerns. But I felt Cody Gakpo and Mo Salah were both sensational, especially Gakpo. I think he was my man of the match. And the way he glides past the AC Milan defenders to assist Dominik Szoboszlai, my fellow countryman, my man Dominik Szoboszlai, scored a brilliant goal with his shin, by the way. But yeah, McAllister and Gravenberch as the double pivot were absolutely sensational. The amount of times Gravenberch and McAllister intercepted the ball and started attacks, I lost count. And yeah, Liverpool could have scored more goals. Cody Gakpo had some shots which Maignan saved. Let's actually look at the statistics, because after AC Milan scored, it was all Liverpool. Liverpool had 23 shots, 11 shots on target, 2.7 XG, and AC Milan had 2 shots on target to 11 shots on target by Liverpool. So it's magnificent defending by Liverpool, you know, and also wasteful finishing. But AC Milan, it looked like they just played like a gear slower than Liverpool. Liverpool were just faster, sharper. Our high pressing really suffocated AC Milan. They just couldn't get out so many times. And Calabria, who got injured, he got a yellow card, and Cody Gakpo rinsed him time and time again. And the fact that Calabria got a pretty early yellow card in the 22nd minute didn't help AC Milan, because then Cody Gakpo just could run at him with ease and Calabria couldn't foul him. So yeah, it wasn't a great night for AC Milan. Maignan got injured, Calabria got injured, and they have the Inter AC Milan derby on the weekend, on Sunday, so that's a huge game for them. I was really happy to see Darwin Núñez come on, and I felt he had a good cameo. He was unlucky with some of his shots, but yeah, Darwin Núñez probably needs more game time. He needs to start maybe against Bournemouth or against West Ham in the League Cup, definitely. I was so happy to see Joe Gomez start, even though he had a couple of iffy clearances. He came on for Trent Alexander-Arnold, so that's good. Chiesa came on, he had a good cameo, although even though he just played like 4 minutes, he was very lively. He made some really, really good high pressing runs, and Vaterendo came on as well. But it looks like Arne Slot doesn't really fancy Endo, and Chiesa will be a real alternative rotational option for Mo Salah. I think for now, Mo Salah will start, but hopefully Chiesa can get 20-30 minutes against Bournemouth on the weekend, and then midweek in the League Cup against West Ham, Chiesa should start, and we should see the real Chiesa. AC Milan could have scored another goal. Rafael Leao had a big chance at the end. He cannons it off the post. I'm not sure if Alisson made a save or not. 2-3 Liverpool win would have been harsh on Liverpool, because I think Liverpool deserved to win this game at least by 2 goals. But with better finishing, honestly, we should have run riot. Liverpool could have scored 5 or 6 goals. And this was, I think, our hardest away game in the Champions League phase. Because we also play PSV Eindhoven away, Leipzig away and Girona away. And I think playing AC Milan away is a harder game than playing Leipzig away. But Liverpool have a very, very tough home fixtures with Bayer Leverkusen and Real Madrid at Anfield to come in the Champions League. So we need to win some games away from home in this Champions League format. Usually you need around 16 points to get the top 8. And I think Liverpool would want to get top 8 because you have 2 games less and you are guaranteed in the last 16. So Liverpool should try to win every game in the Champions League. We play Bologna next in the Champions League at home. And if you win that, you know, it's 6 points already, you are off to a flyer. That's why the first game in the Champions League is so important. And after we play Bologna, we go to Leipzig, which is another game that Liverpool can win if we play at our full potential. And how fantastic would it be to go into the Liverpool-Leverkusen game with 9 points? Because Leverkusen are a world-class side. And anything can happen in that game. Just like after the Liverpool-Leverkusen, it's going to be Liverpool-Real Madrid. Again, anything can happen in that game. I'm actually happy that our 2 hardest fixtures, I think, are at Anfield. I mean, we play the 2 toughest teams at Anfield. And that's the luck of the draw, if you like. Liverpool got very unlucky that we play 7 absolutely fantastic sides. Girona away after we play Real Madrid. And then we play Lille at home and PSV Eindhoven away. And hopefully Liverpool won't need those lifelines in the last 2 fixtures. But I think if Liverpool have to, we should win our last 2 games. Lille at home, PSV Eindhoven away should be 6 points for Liverpool. But hopefully we can get top 8 and then we can avoid the playoffs. Because just to get into the last 16, the team from 9th to 24th play a 2-legged playoffs, and I think that's a huge banana skin for many teams. And yeah, I'm really happy with the Liverpool win. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, see you later, goodbye.